Today's show is about filming a show. It's actually a documentary film, and I'm really excited about it. All right. Oh gosh, that's not comfortable. It's 11:12. We are leaving at 2, and then we head out way up Northern California for the last 2 days of 500 feet ahead. Look at that. Morning!
It's not about the size of the case, it's something else.
The case does.
My jokes are gonna get funny here in about 4 hours.
So I'm gonna vlog too while Aaron's vlogging his. We're at Denny's in Redding. Jeez.
One of the crashes.
I think we're in Glendale, not the Hollywood version. This is the gorgeous Northern California version. So today's gonna be a day of shooting a lot of intro stuff, random stuff, filler, stuff that we may need for down the road. Hey, who are you?
My name's Donaldo.
We met Donaldo at the side of a...
Donaldo.
Oh, I'm
What did
sorry.
you say?
Wow, look at the little horse. Jeff, you could ride it without breaking it.
You could.
That they have to
So
make.
glad you guys stopped here. Let's just not go anywhere else. Let's just stay right here. Our secondary drone guy isn't here. Thanks, Jared. There goes the drone. We got Tim with looks like a fairly long lens.
35 to 70.
Oh, not too bad.
I'm so nervous right now. I shouldn't be at all. I have no reason to be nervous, but I'm so nervous.
Why are you nervous?
There's just equipment hovering over the ocean and it makes me nervous.
I know. This is the thing. If you look at this drone shot. That alone is worth your time watching this thing. I mean, if you don't like anything else in this show, that was worth it. So it seems as though we made it to the redwoods up north. We're about 15 miles from Crescent City, and here we are.
Oh, dude, Trees of Mystery is huge.
We've made it to Trees of Mystery.
Oh, dude, this is nuts.
Yeah.
We can film here all day.
There's a lot going on. We made it to Trees of Mystery. Man, I'm jazzed. We're gonna try to get a bunch of interviews with just people who are here visiting, hopefully from all over the place. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, right. Like that's the best. That's just sharing those little moments.
So we're just waiting on Tim. Tim, one of our camera operators, he's grabbing an ND filter. Tim is here. We're ready to go. And producer Toby.
Yeah, put mobile camera to be mobile.
Hi, Laura. Oh, hey, Eric. Well, interviews went pretty well with the folk. Now we're gonna head up to, we're gonna walk up the trail up to the tram and do a little interview here. We had one simple job, and we screwed it all up.
I don't know if they want you guys to walk back.
Oh, we were supposed to wait for another shuttle? Well, we finished up for the day. Here, we weren't actually even planning on stopping here, but we did and got some killer stuff. So it was really cool. Donovan forgot to record all the sound, so we got nothing. But, we got some pretty B-roll to stick over some music. Yeah. Did you get ambient stuff?
No.
Oh my gosh. I can't wait for that. Everywhere.
Yeah. There's a big PA system that's constantly going on.
Yeah, and even up on the trail, there seems like there's so much just noise and stuff.
Yeah.
So we're wrapping up first day one, long day, about 16 hours so far, and we're all pretty stinking exhausted. But heading back over to Trees of Mystery tomorrow. We shot quite a bit there today, and we're hoping to capture a little more of an interview with a couple of people, get some B-roll, get some drone stuff. So overall, you felt like today was successful, awful, worst day ever.
Oh, it was very successful, super successful, very successful.
It was a very successful day.
It was good. It was good. It was unplanned. You
Yeah.
know, it was kind of unplanned, but parking lot was packed and we went for it, and
Right.
it turned out really good.
Drone is right here. So I'll tell you a little bit about the documentary. It's called 500 Feet Ahead, and it's about roadside attractions of all places. This is one of the roadside attractions that I went to as a kid. It's closed, and that's kind of what the documentary is about. There was a time in America when travel wasn't so much about getting to a place as fast as you can, take the interstate, what's the quickest way, oh my gosh. And there was a time when it was just getting in the car and driving was an awesome thing. These places along the way on this road that you would take every year that would take you to a place that you loved, these were like markers in the road. And they tell you where you were going and what you were gonna experience. And unfortunately, they're dying out, like this one. Well, you can't tell. Okay, I'll show you. It's closed. So we're making a documentary about some of these roadside attractions that were important to me, but we're talking more about the bigger story of just like what places mean and why place is important, and specifically about the stories of the people who started these and what their history was and why they started them. And the idea, this is really the main point that we're going back and forth on the story. This is the story that my friend Aaron Robbins came up with. I just love. And it's this idea of being a creator. You know, you want to create something that matters. You want to be like the Walt Disney, create something, like if you're in the theme park world, if you're in the entertainment business of creating things, you want to be Walt Disney. For so many of these people who started these little roadside attractions, you know, they never got there. They never had that success. But that doesn't mean that those places didn't impact people like me when I was a kid and even today. And so the documentary will, I hope, hit a little bit on being a creator like me, feeling like you just haven't made it, you just haven't done it yet, you haven't created Disneyland yet. But the things that you do, the things that you have created still matter, even if my channel's not a Casey Neistat kind of channel, you know, people may still enjoy it. Just like these roadside attractions, they're quirky, they're small, but they have something to offer. And everyone has something to offer. So anyways, it's gonna be an awesome project. I'm really excited about it. We've shot everything. I'm just coming up for a couple more quick shots today, and then we'll hopefully have that done pretty quick, and we'll keep informed on that. So Tim would probably agree that a good C-stand needs to have at least one little strip of gaff on it somewhere. And this C-stand does, so it is approved. There's just somebody was like, you know what this handle needs? It needs some gaff right there. We got Tim's rig here. It's pretty sweet setup here. A little Perel, good to have. I like that there's just a little bag attached to it with all kinds of little supplies.
I'm supervising.
Right, exactly. Supervising Jeff, trying to... I don't know what Jeff is doing. Playing
Come
with
on,
his
Jeff,
handle.
faster, man.
You should say the Tim is ready and then Daddy likes.
So the only downside to the Ronin is I've never seen it used quickly. It's always a process to set up.
Oh, yes. Ain't that the truth?
Yeah,
Well, technically, this process isn't supposed to happen,
right.
but
Do people just like set it up and leave it set up?
yeah, you can buy cases with the camera all just set up for it, and you just grab it and go. But
I
those
see.
those are real expensive.
But I mean, if you consider the time
Oh yeah, totally.
you spend each time.
It saves definitely money
yeah,
and time
it
at the
does,
end.
yeah.
So
Okay, off the record now.
Yeah, I'm not recording anymore.
Are you serious?
No, I'm recording still. Oh, hello. Fancy seeing you here. I'm just sitting in front of Paul Bunyan's tree. No, it's just Paul Bunyan. He doesn't have a tree. If you look under the Blue Ox's rear legs, I mean, they added some correct attributes of a bull that apparently they wanted magnify. Daddy likes. Heading up to do an interview.
Another one that says.
And
Shuttle time. Shuttle parking off to the left.
MLS.
Aaron's really warm. Feels
I have
great.
a receiver on my lower end. I'm trying not to crush Donovan's sound gear. That's why it's not like I'm trying to get away from you. Trust me.
No. I'd
felt be lapping it right now if I were
Would you?
allowed.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm all mic'd up.
Right, I understand. I don't believe it, but so Aaron's here with Hannah, about to do an interview.
We
this
are.
is a pre-interview.
Yeah.
What is your
We're
official
trying
title
not
here?
to.
Assistant manager
Nice.
and owner in training.
It's like having two finely tuned athletes at a starting line and telling them they can't run. That's what's going on right now.
That's
We're trying
exactly
to
right.
trying to hold back.
Trying to keep the muscles
I'm like,
warm.
get the starting pistol
I know,
going,
right?
guys.
Right.
Did I mention I have a degree in journalism?
No, you didn't mention that.
No.
From a reputable university.
I had to bring out the big guns on this. Look at this. I got in the bag. I got going the extra level of fanciness going on in here. So so I got my two wireless units on each side. Got the Zoom F8 and the app going, and of course you need this, all your little goodies for lavaliers, bits and things.
We got a pretty cool shot we're doing here. Let's watch it happen.
And so what's it like being back after having been here when you were young, and now you're back after a period of time you're looking like to walk through the grove, and does it feel like home?
It does. I think
So just nailed
Is there one up there?
the main interview of the day.
Yeah.
You like it?
Oh, it was really good. She could have her own podcast, no problem.
my
She
gosh,
probably
for sure.
should have her own podcast
Probably.
about running a roadside attraction.
Well, that'd be a great podcast.
Are we filming on the gondola, just B-roll,
Yeah.
or more conversation?
No, it'd be cool if you guys chat a little. So we have all these guys here in gear, and we're trying to figure out what to do. We want to make a movie, and we're going to call it Guys with Big Sticks.
Not Tim.
Tim's trying to look more impressive than
Whoa, man, that was kind of dark.
Just a turn.
You got mean there.
You won't be chasing anything. By the way, not Tim.
Hey guys, guess what Tim can't do? Anything you're doing. Oh. It's day 2, the morning of day 2. And it's just, we collected every pelican case we could find and just thought, let's just lay it in a parking lot. And it just looks good. You get a bunch of pelicans down, it just looks great.
That's good. That's good. No more panda.
So, one of the cool things about shooting here for me is that long ago, when I was, I don't know, probably 12 or 13, let's see if I can find the spot. I was standing right here. So you can see, there's, let's see if they still have them. Yeah, they have all this like old lumber mill photos and things all over. And I stood right here with my dad over here, and in my 12-year-old voice said, one day I want to make a documentary here about like lumber mill stuff and these guys that used to do this. So we're not making a documentary or series about the lumber mill. But we are here shooting a documentary, which is something 12-year-old Jason always wanted to do. So it's really cool. Really, really cool.
It's in my blue Panavision bag, which is on top of the peanut flow.
What are we doing here?
I just worked
Okay. Most expensive barbell I've ever seen. The gun's looking?
Yeah.
Feel a burn.
Okay.
I love this. You guys actually have sandbags under there.
Yeah, we're set.
The ingenuity behind this shot is fascinating.
Give him the Ronin.
Got it? Here. Hold like right here, right there.
What's with your radio?
You cannot have a radio.
So we are going to get some road shots with the red on the Ronin. We got a van driving up here next to us.
Yeah, I'm looking at my hair.
And we got Tim, our road watcher. Gosh, that was the worst whistle ever. Was supposed to be a whistle. Yeah, I tried.
What's happening?
Just breaking stuff. Trying to get the drone to work.
Try putting on this one.
Oh, you guys brought a little helicopter?
Yeah. Little choppy chop.
A little choppy chop?
We're hoping to figure something out here. The difficulty for Aaron here is he has to drive across a bridge at the exact, yeah. It's gotta look like,
Pants on or pants off?
it's optional.
Okay, then I'm fine.
Okay, good. Default for Aaron is no pants, so.
Yeah. When I'm
think we'll be
driving
good.
across bridges. You don't want to get all bound up, man.
Right.
I didn't want to launch and have it shatter
Should
your
you do a best quiz ever plug?
Yeah. Right there. Do you have kids that know stuff about things you've never heard of? This is the podcast for you.
That's right.
Best quiz ever.
Are you gonna fight me, you piece of... Yeah, I gotta slide this bar forward because...
It's just like it's where limb is falling off.
How you feeling, Eric?
Feeling pretty good.
Not bad.
Yeah.
It's going pretty good, I think.
Yeah, I'd imagine so. And that breeze kicked up a little bit, but it makes things kind of nice.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. I
Yeah,
can stay here all day.
Yeah, absolutely. Get a paddleboard for that lake out there out back.
No kidding. Be all right.
Yeah.
The Book of Secrets
Yeah,
and or questions.
one of the two.
I made this myself. It's handmade.
Wow.
California
Can we
goods.
look at it? Can we see the secrets?
Yeah.
No. Oh wow.
It's written in secret ink.
It is. There's actually artwork
You
here
can't actually
that
see.
you can't see.
Where do you come up with ideas like that?
I don't know. It's just
Jeez.
I never grew up. I'm still 11 years old in my head. I'm like, I want to work the booth and talk to people.